Oh, it's raining. We get inside. So, I wanted to try to make a gaming video. Something I've never done. But anyway, guys, welcome to the Ender Grove Mall, I think is what it's called. I didn't build it. This was built by somebody else. But the person who built it did an awesome job. I can only imagine how long it took to build this thing. So, I've always wanted to try to make a gaming video for YouTube. And so this is what I'm doing, just setting things down. So anyway, one of the things I noticed in this world, that there are no houses. None. Well, let me go back this way. Let me figure out what's the name of this store, so I know, where to go to. That way it can make it easier to find, mall security. So, okay, see in the background, you can see trees and everything. This mall is surrounded by trees all the way around. So I'm just gonna let it rain. I think the trees need it. So come back through here. Like I said, there are no houses in this world, or realm, whatever you want to call it. So what I did was, I looked for the mall security, because, all malls have security offices. So right here it is. So what I did here was, I did a little construction to it. There's the door there. This is the head of the mall security office, the mall director's office. And you got the little closet here. So let me show you what I did upstairs. If you're wondering why I have purple carpet, it's because I'm a Ravens fan, a Baltimore Ravens fan, and so my favorite color is purple on account of that. So we come up here. See this little area I built above the mall security office. Got my computer there with a bed. There's the TV. I would like to think, kind of pretend, even though I know this is a cruise ship. I just like to pretend that it's the Titanic that's being shown on TV, even though we know it's not. So anyway, back here, I built a nice little kitchen area. You got the stove right there, the sink, the refrigerator, the brewing stand. I use flower pots as cups. I actually got that idea from, I forget the YouTuber's name, who would, he does tutorials on how to build McDonald's or Subway or stuff like that. And I actually, at Taco Bell too. So let me tell you a little story here. But first let me finish the door, and then I'll tell you a story. Here's the bathroom. You got the shower right there. Sink, toilet. So that's what the bathroom pretty much looks like. But that's what I did with the mall security office. I built a living area for me to live in. Anyway, let me tell you a little story. I had, didn't realize it at one time that I actually had 2 Microsoft accounts. I didn't know this. But back on October 6th, I had my laptop, which the one I'm using now, crash, I lost everything. I mean, everything. So, even though I know the email address for the account where I had built a lot of stuff, I couldn't remember the password, and that's a requirement. And unfortunately, Microsoft was not able to help me access that account because the fact that I don't remember the gameplay name. Excuse me, mouth was dry. So I lost everything. I had like 18 different worlds that I was working on, and the one that I was working on the most with that account was the Monster Battle Arena. Where, you know, it's like you're in the Coliseum, and you're supposed to battle monsters. And, man, I did a lot of building in that world. Underwater restaurants where everything was waterproof. Triple tower apartments. Let me see, what else did I build? 2 arenas. One was for wrestling. Now that one, I actually copied off of Mini Bean 75. But I did, there was a slight difference with that. See, it's still raining here. The slight difference of that is that I used a different color than what he used. Purple is my favorite color, so that was the color I went with. But what I did was, after I built the roof of the arena, I built a skybox that, that was meant for the owner of the arena, or Vince McMahon, who was there for the event, whatever the event was. Now, the only difference with that, though, is, I don't know, I couldn't get the fireworks part to work. I just could not get it to work. And that was frustrating, so I had to get that up. So, but given that I can create my own worlds, I think when I do, I'm going to build arenas, build towers, houses, and that's the other thing. I had another world where I built something that was about as tall as the World Trade Center that once stood in New York City. And what I did, instead of making it the exact same design of the World Trade Center, what I did was I built it out of the entire tower out of birchwood. So that's what I did. And up on the top floor, I have built 4 apartments. That was with very, very limited space that I had. And one of the apartments that I had there was, basically, I put in memory of a friend of mine who passed away. So, that was a bit emotional, and here I am, I'm trying to walk it into a different view. I'm not used to this, so. But, what's his name? Dan Danglis or something like that. He does a excellent job of being able to walk in, with a different view as if he's looking into the camera. As you can see, I can't do that very well. Uh, so I'm not exactly a pro when it comes to that. So, um, yeah, I wanted to make a video, gaming video to see how this works out. Maybe I can do my own world and build things in my own way. As you can see, I'm just going through dead ends here in the mall. But in any case, I like this mall. I like how it's built. I've been to 3 malls. 2 of them in Maryland and 1 in Washington State. The 2 in Maryland, one was in Cumberland, Maryland, forget the name of that one. And then the one in Glen Burnie, Maryland, and I can't remember the name of that one. But the one that I can remember is the one in Bellevue, Washington, called the Bellevue Square Mall. Now, for those of you who don't know where Bellevue is, it is just east of Seattle. East of it. So, but I believe it's also part of King County. Those of you in Washington State might know a little bit better with that. I think you have to go through the Puget Sound to get to Seattle from Bellevue. I can't exactly remember, but in any case. So I just wanted to try this, making a video, gaming video. Oh, before I end the video, here's something I want to talk about. And it has to do with my voice. Now, when I was a baby, I had suffered from viral meningitis. What had happened was, when I was about 6 weeks old, I had a high fever. And it was pretty much at the fatal levels from what my mom told me. It was up around close to 105. And, you know, temperatures like that should be fatal for infants. But thankfully for me, it wasn't. It could have been, but it wasn't, or I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. But anyway, when I had that high fever, there was a virus that was going through the hospital's ventilating system. And when that collided with my high fever, I ended up getting seizures from it. And there was a chance that I wasn't going to make it. So, but fortunately I did. I made it. I'm here. It's like God saying that it wasn't my time. And I'm very fortunate to be sitting here talking to you. But anyway, that viral meningitis had affected me in so many ways. My walking, talking, my eyesight, my hearing. I do have anxiety disorders. Now, I'm not shy about making videos, but I am a bit shy when I have to get up on a stage and speak before about 200 to 300 people, depending on, you know, the circumstances. And it's like a lot of pressure. Like when I was going to a Nazarene church, there were I used to do duets with a couple people who I consider as my dear friends, even though I haven't been in contact with him for about 2 years now. He would help me, with songs, and we've done, like, America's Beautiful, God Bless America. I've even done a couple solos. And when I was doing those, I'm very thankful that the congregation at the time didn't care about how my voice sounded. That meant a lot to me right there. The two of the solos that I did, or three actually. One was called In Christ Alone, Word of God Speak. That one was by Mercy Me. And Steve Green's The Mission. Those were the three that I did by myself. And oh yeah, there was another song called Jesus Paid It All, but that I totally butchered that one. Because I was trying to go on a different version, and I wasn't thinking that the hymn and the contemporary version of it wasn't the same. So that goofed me up right there. But anyway, the viral meningitis, just kind of affected me in so many ways. So basically what I wanted to say is this. I can't help it with the way my voice sounds. It's what I've been tasked with for my life. It's the way things came about. I can't change it. I can't. There's nothing I can do about that. So, but I got a computer screen that I can hide behind, and be a little bit bold, if I may. But if I have to speak in front of hundreds of people, my nerves are going to get shot just about, which means that when I have to go and do that, I probably should take an anxiety pill with me to keep me calm. But being a public speaker is not really my virtue. That's why I said in a previous video that with this channel, when I created this channel was intended for me to view videos only. I never had any intention on uploading videos ever. So, but then, over the years, it kind of piqued my interest a little bit. I did post a few here and there while I was still in Maryland. And now I'm here in Ohio, and, and I just lost my train of thought. Wow. Oh, about me, my channel. Yeah, it was never intended to make videos. And then I guess you could say I got a little jealous with people were making gaming videos. And, sorry, mouth dried again. When I talk, my mouth gets dry real quick. It was like, how do you make gaming videos? So, here I am, in Minecraft. I do have other realms besides this one. But I can tell you this, I don't know how many videos I'm going to upload today. I might upload another one, do another story. But for now, because I only got half a night, sleep during half of the night. Reason being is because I'm worrying about catching this mouse. And hasn't taken the bait yet on the mousetrap. I do have a mouse trap. I have peanut butter set on it, so I'm hoping that mouse is dumb enough to take the bait, but it hasn't yet. If you guys could let me know in the comment section about how often should I change the peanut butter that's on the trap, because if I have to do that, then I have to call somebody to come set the trap for me. Because as I mentioned earlier in the video, I have anxiety disorders, so I don't trust myself. I think I probably would get my finger smashed, and that's not something I want to do. But normally I keep the house clean. I keep it clean. But I think this mouse was probably here before I got here, and it just made itself at home. So because I know where its hiding place is, I have the trap set there. I'm just waiting for it to take the bait. That way I can evict it out of this place permanently. So, but, only because I've never been around mice before. I was always worried that, like, in the middle of the night, if I had to go to the bathroom with all the lights are off, I mean, believe me, I knew my way around with lights off. Sounds like I need lights on to see where I'm going, because I know my way around. But what if I took a step down, and I stepped on that mouse and I got bit? So, it's things like that. But my mom was telling me that normally, you don't have to worry about that, because mice are more scared of you than anything. So, I believe that to be the case, because every time it sees me, it runs. So, I like to tell it, keep on running, because I don't want you here. So, but anyway, I'm going to end it at that. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, November 19th of 2019. And presently it is 7:45 a.m. Alright guys, have a good rest of your day. I might upload another video later on, so we'll see. Talk to you in the next video. Peace.